Hello, my name's Alex Evans, Cherry Valley Country Club General Manager.
And I am Alan Bowman, Director of Golf at Cherry Valley Country Club. We'd like to welcome you to your club, your home away from home.
Who says golf is an individual sport? In order to ensure that every player enjoys the best possible experience, some basic rules and courtesies apply, called golf etiquette. Basic golf etiquette developed at the inception of the game itself in 1800 Scotland. While technological and other innovations such as golf carts, cell phones, distance devices, and digital apps have affected us all since then, the core etiquette remains the same. Most are simple courtesies for your fellow golfers and often impact course conditions and pace of play. And let's face it, everyone has an interest in both of these. After all, as golfers, we are all in this together. Failure to follow proper etiquette often occurs by accident, but at times a player may blatantly disregard the rules. We have probably all committed an infraction or two. It's not always the other guy. At Cherry Valley, we expect all members and guests to follow the rules. If rules are blatantly disregarded, infractions will be reported to senior staff members, and the result may include temporary loss of playing privileges. We all know a person or two like this guy, dressed for a walk in the park and probably thinks the rules don't apply to him. All players are responsible to know the dress code and ensure that their guests also abide by it. Changing shoes and other clothing should be completed in the locker rooms and never in the parking lot. At Cherry Valley, members and guests arrive at our bag drop area, where you are always greeted with a warm welcome and a can-do attitude.
Okay, I'll get these set up on a cart with your father, and we'll have them set up right in front of the golf shop for you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Each player must have his own bag and set of clubs that will be placed on a golf cart. If you use our bag storage amenity, your clubs will be waiting for you upon your arrival. After you stop in the pro shop to check in and sign your ticket, please proceed to the locker room to change your shoes. You may drive your carts to our practice facilities to warm up prior to your round. Please help preserve our grass range areas by utilizing a proper divot pattern. Please arrive early and be ready to go on the first tee 5 minutes prior to your tee time. Late arrivals impact the entire pace of play on the course, and latecomers will be asked to wait until an opening occurs. Foursomes are always preferred, again to help keep a proper pace of play. Please choose the appropriate tees based on your handicap. If you don't know, a member of our professional staff will be happy to advise you. It's not a problem to occasionally challenge yourself, but since we are all in this together, to help with pace of play, please refrain from trying a more difficult tee position during high traffic periods. Do not tee off until the group in front has reached the first green. Everyone in your group is responsible to watch other shots so that you may locate your ball as soon as possible.
Anybody see that? I lost it. Whatever.
Always keep up with the group in front of you, but never pressure them. In most cases, a rhythm will be established that becomes the pace. The pace of play for a foursome playing 18 holes is 4 hours and 12 minutes. When men and ladies are playing together, the men always tee off first and then travel to the ladies' tees to watch the ladies' shots. As quickly as possible, walk or ride to your ball, locate it, and measure off your distance for your next shot. If using a cart, the driver should drop off the passenger and proceed to his or her ball. Always have your next club ready to go. The proper time to spend in your pre-shot routine is 30 seconds from when it is clearly your turn to hit the ball. Don't overthink your shot, and one practice swing is the norm. Don't be this guy. He's got paralysis of analysis, and is not only more likely to hit a bad shot, but he is holding up the entire course. At Cherry Valley, we request that all players replace their divots. It will grow back quickly. Help others to pick up and replace divots when appropriate. When the divot is not replaceable, please use the seed sand mixture that is provided in your carts to fill in the divot. Divot seed should be used only on the tees and fairway. Very slow players or groups should yield and allow faster groups to play through. However, common sense dictates that on busy days such as weekends, singles and twosomes do not have a right-of-way and will have to be patient when playing behind foursomes. Golf carts, when not utilized properly, can severely damage a golf course. Whenever possible, drive the carts in the fairways and avoid the rough. Please do not drive carts in rough unless otherwise instructed by the rules of the day. Occasionally, due to inclement weather or soft turf conditions, the pro shop will require carts to remain in the rough only. The rules of the day take precedence, so please take notice of any special rules when checking in. Never drive carts off of the paths on hole number 1 and on all par 3s. And never drive in fescue or hazards. Watch for exit poles indicating where you must exit the fairway and proceed directly to the cart path. Park the carts behind the greens or green side where indicated. And always keep 4 wheels on the paths, especially when parking, to avoid damaging the areas next to the paths. Pay particular attention near greens. Yes, this means you too. We've all made that mistake. Snacks, food, and drinks are available from the beverage cart and the halfway house. No outside beverages are permitted. If you stop at the halfway house, you must keep it moving or surrender your position on the course. Why are there footprints in bunkers? The answer is because someone did not follow proper course etiquette with respect to raking them. It's really common sense and simple. First, enter each bunker at its lowest point to minimize disruption. Never make contact with the sand with a practice swing, as this is against the rules of golf. After you have played your shot, use the rake to smooth the entire bunker wherever you see a footprint. The bunker should be left in a smooth condition and the rake should be returned to its proper place. Shoes should be tapped before walking on the green to prevent sand from getting on the putting surface. Another simple yet often overlooked key to keeping the greens in fine condition is the repairing of ball marks. Marks should be repaired immediately upon arrival on the green utilizing a proper tool. Please fix your ball mark and any other you may see that needs repair, always being careful not to damage the roots. As a rule, always leave the course in better condition than you found it, including the proper disposal of trash, cigar ashes, and cigarette butts. Whether you have the best round of your life or it's a good walk spoiled, enjoy your day at the club and let us know if there's anything we can do to make your experience the best it can be. We aim to provide you with magic moments made daily. Remember, we are all in this together. Don't be afraid to give your fellow golfers a friendly reminder, or when necessary, a little nudge. In the case of repeat offenders or egregious errors, please report them to a senior staff member to help prevent future etiquette issues.